Ambre, ambre.
Hey,
Hey, Abner, that was a nice song. But is it me or does it seem like it's reggae style?
Yeah, that was Stone Boy.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, he sings in patois.
that's
He's a
part was.
Ghanaian. Hmm.
Is he Ghanaian singing patois? Or is he,
Yeah, yeah, that's a Ghanaian. He's a dancehall artist in Ghana. He's called Stone Boy. When you type everywhere, you're gonna see his song, and he sing in patois most of the times. So if you understand patois, you're gonna hear the words that he's pronouncing. He's pronouncing it in patois. Hey, Joseph.
okay. Oh yeah, okay. I was starting to wonder if there's a lot more closer, musically style between the reggae Jamaicans, the patois, and Ghanaians
Well,
or
well,
Africans. Hmm.
well. It's not really Jamaicans that speak Twa, but Patois don't just belong to Jamaicans. That's
Okay.
pretty much the language of the Caribbean period.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you come across other Caribbeans like from Barbados, stuff like that, they would
Hmm.
get offended if you call them Jamaican.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's not patois is just not the language of Jamaicans.
Oh,
Caribbeans speak like that too.
oh, okay. So
You
it's
know,
more of a Caribbean thing than a
yes,
particular
yeah,
place.
yeah.
Okay.
That's the way they get down in the Caribbean. It's kind of like Jersey, right? It's like it's kind of like Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but is patois, commonly spoken in Ghana, or they're just a bunch of people that because they like the reggae music, they learn patois.
Okay.
Mm,
They learn how to speak patois in their song because the song that they be singing, it looks like reggae. So
mm-hmm,
like the way they fixing reggae and how they
mm-hmm.
sing, you have to also fix it the same way and sing. So that is how they fix it. So only the dancehall artists and they are the people who be singing most of the time in patois.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
did you understand the parts that he was singing in patois?
Yeah, I understand everything. He was
Okay.
telling us about the corruption, about the things which is going on, and the youth are dying because of small scale mining. They don't care about the youth, about the people in the country, and they let them die because the small scale mining and then the gold and the diamond that they digging have destroyed our waters.
Mm-hmm.
So most of them are not having the water to drink because of small scale mining. So
Oh,
he's
okay.
talking our needs that our leaders, they are the people who have let us down and we are suffering this way. We're dying because
Oh.
of them. They should rise up and help the youth. They should rise up and save people's life.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
I understand everything.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, traditional reggae, from what I can remember of it, there was always some protest calling out the corruption, calling out what's going wrong in the country, and how a rally cry to people to come together to
Well,
correct this. Mm-hmm.
well, it's about time the spotlight get put on Africa, right? A
Mm-hmm.
lot of Black Americans don't really know what's going on in Africa. You know, it's about time that the spotlight get put on that because the Africans are being treated in such a poor fashion. It kind of makes you wonder why they can't never lend us any aid or come to help us because they are under the gun as well, and it's even worse than we are. I mean, they're holding them back in ways that we would never stand for. Even in our weakened state, we wouldn't stand for it. And you figure you're talking about the richest continent on earth, and the people are poor, dirt poor. And the only people that have money over there are the sellouts and the puppet politicians. The regular people over there who are working hard, they're being scammed. They're being treated like third world slaves. They got kids the age of 5 and 6 on the street trying to sell things so they can feed their families instead of going to school. The government
Right.
don't give a shit, and they can't speak out of fear of being killed. So it's up to us in America to help our ancestors home. That's the home of our ancestors. It's time that we have a voice over here. It's time that our voice over here starts shining a light on what's going on over there. Just like George Floyd's death shined the light on what's going on over here, we need to shine a light on what's going on over there because they can't really speak out because they'll get murdered, outright murdered. Even the kids will get murdered over there. But we can speak. They can't. They don't have no. The government over there don't have no jurisdiction over here, and we need to speak out for them and get them some help and get them some kind of intervention over there. Because you figure, well, why haven't Black Americans and Africans united yet? Well, you need to see what's going on over there. You see why we haven't united. You see why they haven't came to our rescue. You see why they haven't come over here and try to unite with us. They know who we are. They know that we are connected to them. They know this, but they can't get over here and do anything because they can't even help themselves. They're behind the eight ball over there. I'm talking about seriously behind the eight ball. They're trying to Africa into a utopia of slavery. White folks and Asians alike, and even some Hindus, are partaking in trying to create a utopian-like slavery system over there. And like I said,
Right.
they don't have, they cut them off from their own resources. They kill them if they try to use their own resources. Okay, they kill the children for speaking out. The government over there is absolutely brutal, heartless, and vicious. And it's time that we start shining the light on it. It's time that we start doing our part. Now, we got a lot of motherfuckers over here talking about Africa, talking about Egypt, and all this other shit in the conscious community. How about we talk about some real shit about Africa? Stop bullshitting around talking about you built the pyramids and all this other stupid shit. How about getting into what's really going on over there and help out the home of our ancestors? This is where our ancestors come from. Y'all keep trying to claim Africa through our ancestry. Well, how about helping them out? We can't unite if we don't help them. And the way we can help them, we can use our voices over here to shine a light over there because they can't do it. They'll get killed. They're subject to murder, outright just brutal murder, if they try to say something against the government over there. That's how bad it is over there.
Right. Right. Black Knight is right. And, everything is bad, but people don't say it or they don't say it. And they do go ahead to say what they think is going to favor them or they think they're going to sell out with that one. That's what they say.
No,
They
no,
don't say
no, no.
the
Listen,
truth.
listen, listen. I don't want you to say too much, okay? I don't want you putting your life in danger or anything like that. Let me and Dame do all of the talking about Africa like that. I don't want you getting yourself in jeopardy because people don't understand what's going on over there. Gary is pretty over there. You listen to guys like Umar Johnson. I don't understand. You traveling back and forth to Senegal and all this other shit just so you can sound cool on the podcast. But are you really telling them what's going on over there? Keep talking about some goddamn Pan-Africanism. Where is it? All these goddamn phonies over here. Ain't nobody talking about no real shit that's going on in Africa. We hear about all this bullshit Pan-Africanism, motherfuckers wearing dashikis and shit, and fucking fake ass Marcus Garvey get ups, talking about Pan-Africanism, but ain't talking about no real shit that's going on in Africa. I haven't heard one motherfucker say anything serious about Ghana yet. What else is going on in Nigeria?
Sure, so any part of Africa, period. Yeah, they keep going Africa
All I hear
as
is
a whole.
Africanism.
Hmm.
You know, all I hear is bullshit. I haven't heard one motherfucker say anything serious about Africa yet, or even remotely even point to anything that's really going on in Africa. All these fake ass African motherfuckers talking about let's go back to Africa, let's get fuck Pan Africanism. What the fuck is Pan Africanism? Like I said, I haven't heard one motherfucker say anything real about what's going on in Africa yet. Not one motherfucker, and that includes Umar Johnson. I haven't heard him say shit about what's going on over fucking Africa. Tell you about the employment system, right? How they got them other slave wages and shit. Got them working 30 fucking days, but got them $50, and then sometimes they don't even get fucking paid. Ain't nobody talking about no real shit that's happening over there. Ain't nobody in Africa talking about no goddamn Pan-African movement. Abby, who in Africa, what African is talking about Pan-Africanism?
Nobody.
Yeah. I don't think they heard of it until they came to America, or they heard it from Americans, and they
I
still
haven't heard
don't know what
anything.
that is. Do you even know what Pan Africanism mean, or do
I
anybody
don't even
in
know.
Ghana understand what it means if they ever heard of it?
I don't know either. I can't talk for them, but for me, I haven't heard. I don't know the meaning of Pan Africa itself.
And then they each have their own different meaning. One group of Pan Africanism is talking about a united Africa, which is it sounds good. It is great. Africa is all these other countries. They need to be united. So it sounds good. But another one, they seem to think of it as the movement to go back to Africa, for blacks to go back to Africa. But they don't tell them anything real or realistic, or or they keep painting a rose-colored view of Africa instead of what Africa really is like,
Yeah,
or
everybody
what
talking about something.
particular parts of Africa are like.
Yeah, you got phonies running around here. We just got there Mario fucking brother Beards talking about some, Marcus Messiah Garvey. Man, Marcus Messiah, so-called Garvey, is dead. Garvey is dead. What's going on in Africa right now is some serious shit. I don't hear nobody. I haven't heard one so-called African motherfucker over here talking that Pan-Africanism shit, anything else about Africa, say one real fucking thing about what's going on in Africa. Not one thing. I haven't heard shit. And ain't nobody in Africa even talking about no goddamn Pan-Africanism. That's some shit that's going on over here. Them Africans ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what's going on over there? These people are trying to survive every goddamn day. There are kids out there, 4 and 5 years old, selling water when they should be in school, trying to feed their families. Kids are going to school barefoot and they barely got clothes on because they can't afford to go to school. Students are getting shot for speaking up about what's going on in Africa and how brutal the government is. The government is absolutely brutal over there. You think it's bad over here? It's 10 times worse over there. Yet you got so-called fun. You got these fake ass niggas over here talking about Pan-Africanism. And over here fucking supporting sellouts like fucking Akon. How the fuck, listen, what black man you know is gonna get $1 billion from the Chinese if he ain't sold the fuck out? Think about that shit for a minute. And a nigga like Akon, a street nigga like that, come on, man, that nigga ain't no fucking genius. $1 billion fucking dollars, and you think he ain't sold the fuck out? Out there selling goddamn Senegal to the fucking Chinese? You got niggas over here and shit looking like a fucking black Mario Brothers member talking about some goddamn Pan-Africanism. And they ain't saying shit about what's really going on in fucking Africa, but telling you how you got, yo, I go to Africa all the time. And do what? And these fake ass niggas in the conscious community talking about fucking Egypt and we built the goddamn pyramids. That's all these so sorry ass motherfuckers talk about. But they don't say nothing real about what's going on in Africa today because they don't give a fuck. And they don't know shit. It's all bullshit. Y'all need to see what's going on over there for yourselves. You want to know why we can't connect with them? You want to know why they're keeping us away from each other? You talking about keeping us away from some fucking body? The shit, man, in Nigeria, they are dying every day fighting the goddamn government. In Ghana, they trying to fucking force homosexuality in fucking Ghana in the goddamn schools. They are oppressing the people in Ghana through the workforce, making them work for virtually nothing. Who the fuck works 30 days for $50 fucking dollars? And then don't even get it half the damn time. How the fuck they gonna feed their families? Y'all don't know what the fuck's going on over there. You know why? You got fake ass motherfuckers over here who ain't telling you nothing. Because they don't know shit. Because they don't give a fuck. All the resources they got over there, and they keep these people from their own resources. Africa's the richest continent on earth. Why the hell are the people poor? Why the hell are the people impoverished over there? Everybody over there should be rich than a motherfucker because that's the kind of fucking resources Africa has. They poor as hell, man. And the only ones that got money over there are fucking sellouts. The rest of the people are being brutalized, worse than us. That's why they can't help us. That's why they can't unite with us. They trying to survive themselves. They trying to help themselves. They can't help us. They can't even help themselves. And they can't come crying, talking about this, and that. They'll get killed if they speak up. So that's where we come in. We got to be their voices. This is the home of our ancestors. Now, all you motherfuckers keep crying about ancestry and knowledge of self and shit. This is a time for you to shine. Open your goddamn mouth. Go learn something real about Africa. Open your goddamn mouth and be a voice for the so-called motherland. Or you fake motherfuckers talk about the motherland, but won't say shit about it. Be a voice for the motherland. Fight for where your ancestors came from. They're under the gun right now. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen. This shit is worse than slavery. And they living in this shit every fucking day. And I still can't figure out how the fuck they even survive. I would have lost my mind by now. I gotta go on mute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Until you honestly see what's going over in the parts of Africa that you are interested in, are you thinking of moving to, and see what it's like for the people that live there, what they go through, what their struggles are, you know, you you
Yeah, I'm
can't
back.
say
I'm sorry
you're a
about
true
that.
Pan Africanist in the
Yeah,
sense
and
that y'all described it.
man, ain't nobody even talking about that shit over there now. Ain't nobody talking no fucking Pan-Africanism. These people are
I
trying to
know.
survive. And the thing about it is, we
Hmm.
can't even let Abby say what she wants to say because we
Hmm.
don't know how being thing. That's how bad it is over there. Okay? The government is straight fucking brutal. and they puppets for the U.S. We have a voice. We need to shine a light to the rest of the world of what's going on over there. It is insane what's happening to our people over there. These are our people. Fuck what you heard. This is the home of our ancestors. These are our people. No, we ain't all related. We ain't all connected, but they're our people nonetheless. This is the home of our ancestors. So guess what? That puts us in the game. Our ancestors come from this continent. So that means we should give a fuck about it and give a fuck about what's happening to the people over there. They can't help us. They can't unite with us because they're being oppressed. Super oppressed. Imagine what we'll be if we could unite with our African brothers and sisters. You're talking about endless resources. You think they want that in our hands? They know what the fuck they're doing. They making sure that if we ever do go back to Africa, there won't be nothing there for us. It'll be the same over there as it is over here. Matter of fact, it'll be worse over there than it is over here. They want to make sure we go out of the fucking frying pan and into the goddamn fire. And you fake ass African won't say shit about it. A lot of these fucking Pan-African motherfuckers ain't nothing but sellouts too. They don't say nothing real about what's happening in Africa. A lot of us don't even know what the fuck's going on in Africa. I didn't know myself. I couldn't believe the shit I found out. I'm still blown away by what the fuck, I know what's going on over there. I can't even believe that people even deal with that shit every fucking day. There's no way in hell. Work 30 days for $50? Are you fucking kidding me? And then got the nerve to don't even want to pay me? At the end of the month, talking about, I'll give you your money next month? Nigga, you out of your motherfucking... Yo. You got me fucked up. The shit that they doing over there, we would never stand for. That shit would never fly over here. They over there fucking with their resources, their electrical systems and shit like that. The politicians are trying to keep them, trying to control them, turn their goddamn lights out, making them suffer. They trying to eat whatever. All of a sudden the fucking lights blink, the lights are gone. I don't even know when the fucking lights are coming back on. So they sit in darkness. Can't cook, can't fucking eat, can't use their electrical appliances. It's hot than the motherfucker over there. It's like being in a goddamn outdoor sweat box. And they do that just to fuck with them. They fuck with them. It's like putting them in a goddamn hole in prison. One minute you cooking dinner and watching TV and got some AC going on because it's 200 degrees out there. Next thing you know, you make one step to the left, you ain't got no fucking lights, no goddamn electricity. And you fucking burning the fuck up. You got to sleep outside because it's too fucking hot to sleep in the house. And you can't cook anything if you got an electrical fucking stove or your power is out. You got food in the fridge, your power's out. The fuck are they doing with blackouts? As rich as that country is in resources, what the fuck are they doing with blackouts? I'll say this shit they want to say. Because I know they can't say it. Out there putting them people through some shit like that. These people got children, young children, babies, trying to keep them alive and all that fucking smoldering heat. This is the type of shit these fake ass Pan Africans won't tell you because they either don't know or they don't give a shit because they sold out too. They sellouts too. Go ahead, Dame. Abby. I gotta go on mute for a minute.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. Countries that have these resources, gold, diamond, oh shoot, there's lithium mines, there's cobalt mines, there's all these, not to mention the natural resources of the fish coming from the seas and ocean. You know, those that live, those that countries at the coast, and yet they can't use it. It's against the law for them. You know, they have gold that'll just come down the rivers, be on the land, and they can't use it. You know, or use it to buy anything with. It got to either be turned into the country or they go to jail. Nobody wants to go to jail in Africa because it's not like jail here in the states.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
they having problems.
No, they
Mhm.
no, they're not Yvette because they're sellouts. Like I said earlier, the only people that got money in Africa are fucking sellouts and puppets for the government. They're the only ones that got money.
Yeah.
They oppress everybody else. Those fucking blackouts are fucking brutal. They're fucking brutal. They gotta somehow. And you know how hot it gets in places of Africa? You have any idea? Abby, can you tell them how hot it gets out there?
Yeah. Okay. It's not easy, but how things is going on here is very badly because see nowadays they be offering the lie that's a blackout on and on. They don't tell you any news that hey, you're gonna off the light or not. They just go ahead and off it. Sometimes it's supposed to take 2 days, sometimes one and a half before this light is gonna come. Assuming you use the light to do your business and they off this light, where are you going to work? You can't work because of the light. But we have all the resource that we shouldn't be in these problems or we having a problems of our light. But here is the case. The leaders, the politicians, they don't care about anybody and they don't mind. When I said I agree
Abby,
with,
Abby, tell them what it's like living through a blackout, especially when you don't know what's coming.
see, this blackout issue, they will not give you any information that they're going to off the lights either. You are just like that and they will off it, boom. Assuming they will off this light on you, what are you going to do? You don't have any touch light, you don't have any battery on your phone to use the torch. That means you have to be in darkness, the real dark. Either your children or you alone, you're going to be in the same dark. And what are you going to do? You have nothing to do to stay and wait upon the light come.
And how hard
And
it
it's
is if you got, and how hard is it if you got like a stove or refrigerator that works on power, right? And you're trying to cook and your electric go out. You
that means
know,
you're
do
not
you
going
have
to
no
eat
way?
value.
Right? Do you have no way of cooking? You have no way of storing your food. Your food may go bad. I mean, it's fucked up. Yeah, tell them.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then tell them
because
how
if
hot
you
it
have a
gets.
stove, yeah, if you're having a stove, which is very you're using electric for that, and they off the light, what are you going to do? You're not going to eat, starve with your children or your family. Your refrigerator is going to It's gonna be your fish, your food stuff is gonna spoil in your refrigerator because of what? A blackout. You're gonna have maybe you plug your TV, your television, your radio, and everything. It's gonna spoil if you're not around, and they off these lights and they on it. So it's very hard and it's very difficult when you are in blackout situation. If you don't know, it's
Tell them
very
about
hard.
the heat, Abby. How hot? Tell them how
See,
it gets hot.
you can be in 31 degrees Celsius. It's very hot. Hot. You don't have air conditioning, you don't have fan, you have nothing. Just to be in darkness. And sometimes when you open your windows, even the air is not coming through your windows. And you see your child or your baby sweating. You yourself, you are sweating. It's going to be a frustration on you. If you're not lucky, you'll be talking in your mouth like a mad person, but you are not. All because of what? The heat. You can't stand.
It's even worse if you got people suffering from malaria. It's even
Yeah,
worse because they don't have no cool conditions to relax in or try to fight this. I mean, it's just what they're doing to the people over there is inhumane, and nobody knows about it. We don't know about it. They keep this information away from us, and they got these sellouts who come over here and sell you the African dream. Oh, let's go to Senegal. Let's go to Togo. Let's go to Ghana. These places are beautiful and everything is hunky dory. No, it's not. It's not. These people are being treated like crap over there. What's bothering me is these so-called Pan African motherfuckers won't say shit about it. Not one goddamn thing, and Akon won't say shit. You think Akon don't know what the fuck's going on in Africa? He's over there selling the fuck out to the Chinese, watching what his people are going through, and not giving a fuck. Won't say shit. We don't even know what's going on over there. All we know is we're being told, "Oh, it's beautiful. Come open up businesses and come to Africa and open up businesses and buy a home." And man, it ain't going down like that. We're not being told the truth. They're being super oppressed over there, and they need some help. That shit they're going through over there is fucked up. And it's inhumane. And nobody should have to endure that. Not a slave, nobody. These are people. These aren't dogs. These aren't, things, inanimate objects. These are human beings. Sitting up there in a
right.
fucking blackout, smoldering and shit. Babies are sweating like crazy. And what if your baby is sick and all that fucking heat? They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck if you die. Now, we're a small channel and we're trying to put a spotlight on it. We need other people to speak out against this. Do your research. Talk to people. Go to WhatsApp. Hook up with some Africans. Talk to them. Find out what's really going on. Be a voice for our ancestral home, so the rest of the world can know how they're being treated over there. So we can all get together and do something about it. Because they can't do nothing about it within their country. They're doing their best. They're fighting. They're dying over there. They're fighting against the government. They need help. It ain't that they turned their back on us. We've been given bad information. They haven't turned their back on us. They're being oppressed worse than us. They can't even help themselves, let alone help anybody else. The government over there is doing a serious number on them. And there's no doubt you got fucking rats from over here influencing it, rats from fucking Asia influencing it, rats from fucking India influencing it. There's some real serious evil shit going on over there. Because Africa got all those fucking resources. They murdering these people in cold blood over resources that naturally belong to them. You figure you get fucking material and resources from there, you make advanced technology everywhere else, and you go to Africa and fucking technology puts you on your back. You kidding? All that out in of people like
Mm-hmm.
and the jacket on these fucking Asian niggas, they getting on my fucking nerves, man. Keep going into all of these black areas, Jamaica and Africa, and trying to bully man. Man, y'all need to punch these punk motherfuckers in their mouth. So fucking punk ass motherfuckers. Asians are punks. Yeah, I said it. I said it. This ain't no goddamn kung fu movie, motherfucker. This is real life. Some old punk asses over there trying to fucking oppress somebody. We got to help our brothers, man. We have to help our people. We have to help the home of our ancestors. They can't do it by themselves. They need our help. We need to start opening up our mouths over here and talking about what's going on over there and shed a light so people can see what's going on over there so we can start intervening over there, putting pressure on their government. What is that? What is that?
I don't know, maybe it's you
What is what?
or
Hello?
Yvette is asking, why do they turn off the electricity control, or they can't afford it?
Because
it's not that they cannot afford it.
go ahead, Abby, you answer that one. You better suited to answer that one than I am. Go ahead.
Okay, it's not that they cannot afford it. There's a money that they can pay, but they don't care about you. So do you know how they do? When it comes to the politician side, they don't off their lights. Where the politicians are staying, they don't have off their lights. So it's not that they don't have the money to afford it. They don't care about you. They don't nothing worries them when they off the light on you. When the month of end, they're going to take their money from you. They're going to collect a light bill from you. So it's not that they can't afford it. We are giving even a Togo. Ghanaian are giving Togo lights. The Togo people never go into blackout like the way we used to go. We are the people providing lights for Togo.
Well, we have to start doing, y'all. What I'm getting ready to do, starting next year. We have to go over there and start businesses. We have to start businesses, okay? And there are several businesses that you can start over there, okay? That don't cost much to get started. I myself is getting ready to get into the transportation business over there. We need to start businesses because when you employ the people over there, you give them a way to take care of their families. And when you take care of the people, you already have a natural force. Okay? And so when you get the people on your side, you can build a force that can stand up against the government because the government needs votes. You understand? We got to start creating businesses over there and start slowly taking Africa over. African Americans we can actually take Africa over and put it in the hands of our African people and work together with them and help bring Africa up and bring Africa out of this dark system. See, because they can't fuck with us. We're not African. We're not under their jurisdiction. If they fuck with us and they risk an international incident, that's why we need to go over there and start getting into it, start opening up, establishing businesses. Because if the government start fucking with us, they're going to risk an international incident. They don't want that smoke. Okay? If they know an American is involved or several Americans involved, they're going to back up. They just can't run down on you. Because now you're dealing with America. This is how we're going to help our brothers and sisters. We need to come over there and give them an American shield. We need to go over there and start businesses and let them flourish behind an American shield. We become their American shield that can defend them against their own government. Because if we're involved in them, if we're involved with them, right, the government just can't run down on them like that because they risk having a confrontation with America. So they're going to back up. We go over there and we give them an American shield to operate behind. Start businesses, open up eateries, grocery stores, transportation. Give them an American shield to operate behind, right? So they can get on their feet and strengthen themselves against their government. And then connect stronger with us. We can do that for them, then they can do it for us over here. They can provide an African shield for us over here. We help each other. You know how people say, well, we ain't got no country backing us up? Well, we will have one if we go and rescue the one where our ancestors came from. We go over there and be their American shield and help them get strong, and they come over here and establish stuff and be our African shield and help us get strong. Because America ain't gonna want to risk no international incident with them either. This is how we start. This is how we work together. We need to go over there, start businesses. It's not hard to start a business over there. You got plenty in the workforce. And then let me tell you something, the American dollar goes a long way over there. You can employ people, man, for $100 a week, right? And they can make 600, 700, CDs a week. That's big money over there for them. They can feed their families. Abby, is that even heard of? People making that kind of money over there, 600, 700 CDs a week?
That is very hard.
Right. What's the average salary that they make over there?
Okay. The average is 300 cities, 200 cities.
And that's in a month, right?
Yeah.
So you go, so if you employ and you got a budget, let's say of $5,000, right? And you got a bunch of workers that you paying $100 a week in America. Over here, that ain't nothing. But in Ghana, that's big. That's big money. And it's weekly. It's weekly. You know the kind of workforce you can amass over there? And how strong you can get those people? Because our money goes a long way over there. Man, we can do it we can do it big over there. We want to get ourselves together and get straightened out. The key is going back home to our ancestors and establishing ourselves there and connecting with our brothers and sisters and give them an American shield to operate behind so that they can be protected from a vicious government. Because they ain't going to run down on them if they know that they're connected with us. Am I right, Abby?
Right, right. Because if we have connected with you or we have connected with Black American people, the government don't have the power. You have
That's
the
right.
power to control and rule.
That's right. They can't just run down on them over there because then they risk getting into it with our country, and they don't want that smoke. That's how we can help them and protect them. And then once they get strong, they can do the same for us over here. So it's time that we go back to the home of our ancestors and start establishing ourselves. Help our people get out of this dark time. We can help each other rise up. Because all these goddamn greedy ass sellouts, so weak ass sellouts like Akon, and all these fake ass Pan Africans, all they're doing is exploiting. I even seen, check this out, I even seen some people that we know on social media go over there, right, and have a goddamn mentality like they're gonna treat the Africans like fucking slaves. These were black people. Like they fucking maids and shit. Maids and waiters and shit. And butlers and servants. These are black people treat them like that. So it's time that, and we're gonna keep and we're gonna do shows coming up to where we're gonna show you how you can go over there, start certain kinds of businesses where you can employ people and you can make good money and you can strengthen the people over there, and help get them up out of a dark time. I mean, you can go over there, man, and put a whole village to work, and strengthen that village and build that village up. You know, there's a lot that we can do over there. I suggest we start going over there. It's better to start over there than it is over here. You can really get a strong foothold over there that will work for you back here.
Yeah.
Tell them, Abby. I got to go on mute again, y'all.
Okay. Right. He's right because when you have all this money, when you bring it to Ghana, especially, you change the exchange rate is very high over here. When you change all this money and stuff, you can use it to establish your own business over here whilst even you're in the States. Having your own business set up here, then you can gain money from it as well. But at the same time, you're helping the people. Even though you're receiving money from them, but you're helping them. People who are not having a job is going to have a job. People who can't feed their family, they can feed their family because they have some place to work. That's what we're talking about. People who are ready to help the youth to build what they have in them. Nobody is very bad, but you build in it, you know. So for me, what Miles is saying is very, very true. That is very, very true to help people. And who's
Yeah,
gonna do
man.
it? That's you and I.
Yeah, no doubt. Like I
Yeah.
said, be careful who you listen to. These fake ass Pan Africans, these fake ass conscious community motherfuckers. They ain't talking about shit about Africa. All they telling you is some old bullshit stories from thousands of years ago about the pharaohs and the goddamn temples. They ain't telling you shit. about what's going on in Africa today. Majority of us here in America don't know what's going on in Africa. We just assume that it's okay over there, and with all these damn fake ass Pan Africans talking, you think it's a life fucking of luxury over there. Well, it's not. It's not. It's anything but that. Talking about a country with all of the resources in the world and the people are poor. Come on now. There shouldn't be no.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be nobody in Africa poor with all those resources.
Because they have sit on the resources that we having, and they have sold it to these Chinese people, these white people, and that's what they're using them for. And they're telling us a lie that hey, we don't have money, we don't do this, but we have all these gold, manganese, bauxite, iron. We have all these things over here. So why are we suffering? We have
Uh,
some countries who doesn't have even none of what we have.
See,
They're
what
not
they fear
suffering why.
is, there was a song by Public Enemy. I think it's called "Fear of a Black Planet." At the time when I saw that title, I didn't really think much of it. I just thought it was some black propaganda. You see what I'm saying? But the more I think about that, and for what I see that goes on in Africa, now I understand it. It is truly fear of a black planet because if Africa was truly ruled by the African, I'm talking about real Africans, not these fake ass puppeteer sellouts. I'm talking about real righteous Africans. Man, you have any idea how powerful Africa would be with all of these resources? They would run the world easily. Got all of the goddamn resources. And their resources are endless. It don't stop. You got shit over there that fucking grows, man, like gold and other shit. Grow right out of the fucking ground. They got endless shit going on, endless diamonds. You got endless shit going on over there. Can you imagine the technology they would have? You already got one dude over there that was a Katanka. The innovations he got over there are fucking insane. Can you imagine if Africa was ruled by the right black people? They'll be the premier. They'll be the premier. They'll be the most powerful. Easily. They make America look like shit. They make every country look like shit. They don't want that. They don't want to. They don't want a continent that powerful under black rule. They don't, because that would empower black people all over the globe. Now I really understand what Public Enemy meant when he talked about fear of a black planet, and that was years ago when they brought that out. And like I said, when they did it, I thought it was just black propaganda. Now I see it. It is truly fear of a black planet because if Africa was ruled by the white black people, it would empower black people all over the goddamn globe. Black people all over the globe would be fucking connected to Africa, with endless fucking resources. Are you fucking kidding me? And so like I said, it's truly fear of a black planet.
Yeah.
All right, Dame. How close are you getting ready to? How close are you getting to leave it?
I'm gonna leave in about 15 minutes.
All right, Sean. Okay, Abby, let's shut it down, okay? Because Dame getting ready to
Okay.
leave. All right, y'all go ahead and say y'all last, and then you got the Stone Boy queued up, Abby. Get it queued up and get ready to play it when Dame shut it down, okay? All right,
Okay.
y'all.
Okay. We're gonna leave here. We're gonna shut down. But I'm gonna leave with playing Stone Boy.
Do
Okay.
your peace, power, and unity now.
All right. Peace, power, unity, everybody. Thanks for coming. Um, and thanks for participating with any questions, Yvette. Um, peace, power, and unity to everyone until we see you for Ladies' Night.
Peace, power, unity.
All right, Abner, go ahead, drop the stone, boy.
I'm Bray. I'm Bray.